Hello my fellow followers, today we're trading on the fxcoinbot. I feel good. Do you? Leave a comment down below. Right, the first thing I'm going to show you is my broker page. This is a GlobalX live account. As you can see over here, I have over 10 grand and I'm going to do a withdrawal video very soon. Anyway, let's have a look. So I've been trading on the free lot size or free volume, whatever you want to call it. And the first trade I actually placed was this NZD/USD. It was minus 1,600 pounds. I was started to panic a little bit, you know, because a couple of days ago I only had like 7 grand and having, you know, minus 1,600, it's quite a lot. But then eventually other trades, you know, start popping off, and I saw, you know, GBP NZD 2.5 grand basically, then AUD USD 700, and GBP USD has been fluctuating. It's been in the minus, in the plus the past, you know, couple of days. So no worries about that. Yeah, so maybe let's, you know, close these off. I don't have time, you know, for keeping it, you know, on Friday, because he has swap rates through the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, and we do not want that. That's why we want to just close these trades off, start fresh. And my equity is literally 10,417 pounds and 43 pence, so it's definitely good, and the FX combo has been performing well. So the first thing we're gonna do is just have a look at some signals. You know, 75% probability on the Euro JPY. It has been going down the past, you know, how many days you want to call it, since 17th of April. So what is it, 5 months? It has been going down, as you can see over here. Obviously it has broken some of the times, but mostly this trend line over here has been followed. Obviously now it's broke again, but I really do believe it's gonna carry on going down. And Euro JPY, it says 75% probability. You know, I've been trading the FX coin, but I haven't even been analyzing too much, you know. That's how good the FX coin but is, but unfortunately the trade has expired, so there's no worries about that. You know, if you're not quick enough, do you just use another trade? There's no problem in that. Euro GBP, as you can see, even though the trend was upwards direction, it has been broken now. As you can see, this upwards direction till this level over here has been bounced back. It should have bounced back, and it did a little bit, but then it was broken, and now it's on the downwards direction. So what we can do is basically have a look over here, and the best time to trade obviously would be in like a pullback to the downwards direction. So what I mean by that, if it's going down, let me just put another channel so you understand a little bit more clearly what I mean. So this is the channel, right? So it should be bouncing up and down. Sorry for my bad drawing skills, by the way. Let me just remove that. So this is the selling channel. Basically where you want to enter is ideally this. As you can see over here on this red candle, you would want to, you know, enter a sell trade, because it's a channel, you know, it's in a downtrend and it's probably gonna carry on going down. So this is what happened, and look, it pushed the market 2 candles down, as you can see, with this candle and this candle. Now it's going up a little bit, but it's probably gonna pull back to this level because it was previous support and resistance line. We can mark that over here. This was a previous well, the now resistance line, but previous support, which was broken, became resistance line. So probably this green candle is probably gonna reach till here and probably gonna go down, because it's on a downtrend at the moment on the Euro GBP trade. That's why we're gonna place it. As long as we have a normal stop loss and take profit, we're gonna be fine. Let's do 2 lot size, why not, and click trade. So once everything's already set up, all you need to do is just click invest. Obviously, as said, you need a normal stop loss. 19 stop loss is not sufficient enough. We don't want that, so we want to have something a little bit bigger to not get kicked out from the market too quickly. So let's do 30 stop loss. I would recommend even more, maybe 35 to 40, but let's risk it and do 30. And take profit, maybe let's do 45, because we want to have a better risk to reward ratio. At the moment, we're risking £600 to win £900. It's a good enough deal for me. And let's click invest. There we go. Orders processing. Euro GBP has now been successfully placed. It's 80 or 90 pounds in the minus because of the spread difference the brokers have. Plus it's Friday, is the most unvolatile day at all, so it's not the best day to trade. That's why I'm probably gonna trade only 3 trades today and leave the rest of the trading for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Fridays are very sluggish markets, so don't expect a lot on a Friday. Maybe Friday morning, but in the evening time is not gonna be very volatile, I can assure you that, unless there's many news events, you know, many fundamental news that are gonna push the market upwards or downwards depending on the market conditions, but that's all. Let's have a look in the dashboard and maybe place another trade. USD CAD probability 76%. Maybe let's have a look at some other probabilities. 80% probability, that seems all right. As you can see over here, it has been going down, now it's going up a little bit. This is on the daily chart, so we can have a look at the hourly. What's going on the hourly? Not very much. Maybe let's have a look at the 4 hourly. Sorry for my bad charting skills. There we go. We can see obviously an uptrend over here. It's bounced back here, bounced back here. It's probably gonna go down a little bit. How long is it gonna go down? Let's just have a look real quick. It's probably gonna go down 33 pips until it bounces off to the upwards direction. That's why we need a stop loss of at least 33 pips, but unfortunately the signal has expired. And trust me, when I'm trading alone, you know, I analyze my markets all the time, and this signal always expires for me, you know, 50% of the time. But don't worry about that, trust me, it's better to analyze and be right. If you're gonna be losing, there's no point, you know. You rather, you know, place trades there you're 100% sure of. So GBP USD, let's have a look at this trade. What's going on over here? He has been on a massive downtrend, obviously. Now it's going up on the daily. Maybe have a look at the 4 hourly. It's on a steep uptrend at the moment. It's probably a little pullback and it's gonna go to the upwards direction. So we can place a reverse trade, you know, because he has been going down. The signal has been down because it's a pullback to the chart. And as you can see, it's a pullback on the 4 hourly time frame. If we just have a look over here, it's on a steep uptrend. You can, you know, maybe make a trend like that, but nobody does it like that. You wait for a pullback. Basically the trend's going up, you wait for the pullback. There's the pullback. He has some selling pressure as well, so it could be a sell. I'm very skeptical about this because it could be a trend that we should be, you know, following the trend ideally. But on the 4 hourly market, he has seen so many selling pressures. You can see, look at the wicks, 1 2 3 4 5 6, even this candle, and it's kind of trying to go up again, but it's struggling at the moment, and it's probably gonna break. And because it's Friday, the markets are very uncertain, and all the banks in the world always manipulate at Friday. That's why nobody really trades on Friday. Very uncertain trade on the GBP USD. We can risk it, and you know what, they're gonna trust the fxcoinbot that it's gonna be a sell trade. He has seen, you know, a lot of sell pressure, so that's why probably the signal is there. Gonna do one lot size for this one and click trade. So there we go, 17 stop loss, take profit fair, you know, and we're gonna change it 20 to 40, you know, 2-to-1 risk ratio, minus £162 if we lose, £324 in profit if we win. I like this trade very much. Invest. Obviously it could be a risky trade because it's on an upwards trend. It's on a little pullback that could be pushing back upwards, but he is seeing a lot of selling pressure. That's why it's a very skeptical trade on this one, but I'll trust the fxcoinbot rather than my own skills and see how this performs. Anyway, let's have a look. Obviously minus 35 on the swap rate, but don't worry about that. All brokers have that. It's their little advantage over us, but because we have fxcoinbot, we should not worry because we have an advantage over the brokers as well. So let's go back to our dashboard and maybe place one more trade because it's Friday. It's not the best markets in the world. Euro GBP, Euro USD. Let's have a look at Euro USD. Has been going down a little bit. Now it's going up. I don't like, you know, Euro USD. It's very complicated trading. It's the most manipulated market in the world, by the way. So Euro USD, very powerful, very uncertain trading on Euro USD. That's why if I can, you know, I don't trade the pair. You know, sometimes I trade it and sometimes I'm lucky. But Euro USD, honestly, you rather, you know, trade something else. USD JPY, don't we have USD JPY? No, we don't. USD JPY has been going down. It's on a little consolidation at the moment, as we can see over here. So the major downtrend is over here. As you can see, it has been going down since 26th of April. But we also can see this. As you can see, this is the support or resistance zone, whatever you want to call it. And there we go. This is the zone. You know, he has been broken. He's broken this support zone. He has bounced back a little bit in a few times, and now it's bouncing back off this resistance zone over here at the top. So probably it's gonna go down. So the USD JPY trade is telling us it should be going down. 79% probability. It's definitely pretty good. So we can, you know, trade this. And yeah, let's click trade. So once we're here, we can, click invest. However, gonna change the stop loss a little bit. 73 pips over, 67 pips take profit. It's not very good. We're risking too much. As you can see, we're risking £554 to win £509, which is not good. We always want to have a risk to reward ratio 1.5 or, 1 to 2 is the best one. So let's make it, maybe 40 or something. So we're risking at the moment now £304 to win £509, which is definitely better. And that's what we're gonna do. Accept changes, and there we go. USD JPY has now been placed. And look at the Euro GBP trade. Although it wasn't an insane, amount of minus, it was minus £85, I think, when I placed it. At the moment, it's plus £2. Obviously, minus £4 now because it's fluctuating. The markets always fluctuate, but this is what happens in Forex trading. You never know what's gonna happen, and that's why I love it. Anyway, let's have a look at some other trades maybe to place. I know I said they're gonna place like 3 trades, but let's have a look at one more maybe. I feel like trading. And USD JPY, NZD USD, 82% probability. Let's have a look what's going on over here. So he has been going down massively on the NZD USD, but now the past couple of days he has been going up, and the pressure is quite high. As you can see, this candle is quite big on the daily charts, which means the buying pressure is quite insane, and it's probably gonna go up till this level over here, because this was the previous big support or resistance zone, whatever you want to call it at the moment. Is gonna be a resistance to this big push, and there's gonna be a lot of sell orders from trading robots and all that. So this area over here, we're gonna mark, actually, let me just mark real quick so you understand. There we go. This area over here, as you can see, there was bounce back, and probably when this green candle is gonna carry on reaching with the big, push, it's gonna keep pushing. There's gonna be a lot of sell orders start to push down, the market. It's gonna activate all the banks the robots use, and they're gonna just push the market, downwards direction, and probably that's what's gonna happen. So NZD USD trade, it would have been a great reverse trade. Unfortunately, is expired yet again. NZD USD, right? Okay, we can place this trade. Let's place a reverse trade because we just analyzed. So let's have a look. NZD USD reverse trade. Why not? 77 probability. So as you can see over here, everything's already set up. As you can see on the daily time frame, it's pushing now at the moment. It's probably gonna stop pushing around this level over here. So 65014 or something. So that's definitely pretty good, and we can make our take profit a little bit smaller, maybe 100, and stop loss maybe let's do a nice 60 or something. I know I keep changing the values a little bit, and you can do that as well. If there's stop loss and take profit you feel are too big, make them a little bit smaller. It doesn't matter, or you can place the same 2 trades, one bigger, one smaller, and you can do the same thing. There's a ton of ways to trade. I'm just showing you the ways I do it, So 60 stop loss and take profit is definitely pretty good. We're losing £487 if this trade is a loser, and we're winning £812 if it's profitable. So definitely good trade. Let's invest. NZD USD has now been placed. Hopefully it's gonna carry on going to this level over here, maybe even push out and reach my take profit, and then it's gonna go down. So hopefully we're gonna see this. I like this trade very much. Let's go back to our dashboard, maybe search for one more trade. Let's have a look. Honestly, been looking at some other trades. Not much volatility, not much going on, because it is Friday. It's not the best times to trade. Probably best times is Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Obviously Monday is good as well, but Monday is like, traders test their grounds on Monday. They don't invest a lot, so there's not big moves unless there's a lot of fundamental news. But Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday are the big trading days where banks go all at it and push the markets like crazy. That's where you make all the money. On Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, you have to bear that in mind. So at the moment I have 4 trades open, as you can see over here on my live account. NZD USD 111 and 2 in the volume. That's pretty damn good. Anyway, if you want to join the fxcoinbot, you're more than welcome to. 250 minimum deposit. I suggest more for leverage. If you want to contact me, you're more than welcome to. toptradingreviews@gmail.com, and also follow my social media at Instagram. There's gonna be a lot of Forex signals in there, strategies and all that. I'm gonna be doing Telegram signals very soon. I'm just sorting out some legal stuff that needs to happen, and then I can sort everything else out. So peace out, take care, have a nice day, love you guys, goodbye.